It is taking a while to start up, but we have 3 different waters because 2 of them are halfway. So I guess technically we got 1 water, 2 waters. I got Gamer Bay messaging me again. There we go. There we go. I should have put trying to. No, yeah, that's what I'd be trying to do. Okay. How's it going, everybody? I'm the Zaben, the O Zaben here on Broadcast Zaben, back with more Redemption. What does English Mace do? Okay. Now, as much as I thought, we're gonna fix the audio in my ear. Ooh, there's a wild carrot. Eat that. Hey, that's not a carrot. Like, this is clearly a flower. Do wild carrots have flowers? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe carrots do have flowers on them. Can we feed that to the horse, is my question. Let's see, we got beets, apple, burdock root, English mace, that's what we just got. Ram's head, raspberries. Wow, we have raspberry. Wild carrot, yep, you could definitely give that to them. Wild mint, ginseng. I never heard of currant, but we'll have that too. So. Let's see. Oh, right, I remember, we were at Thieves Landing to turn in some pelt. Let's try to go to Blackwater. Because right now we're at $360. Actually, what we could do, because I have some faith. I don't know where any of these are. Where's Little Creek? None of these are popping up. Hold on, let me get off my horse maybe. See if it works that way. Your game glitched out. Because it says I have. It says I have them. It's not working. Here, let's try a bounty and then try it again. I really don't want it to be where it's glitched and we can't get those treasures, because that would be really bootleg. Because I believe what the game's supposed to do is you're supposed to press on it, and then it's supposed to spawn in the area that you're selecting, and then you get to decide like, okay, yeah, I want to do this, and we'll do that, and then you grab it and the model, boom, simple as that. But it doesn't seem like the game wants to do that. I still need to finish up on that video for the Zaben project, but other than that, we have a pretty easy day going ahead. Pokemon Go, we're gonna pop that up. I don't know if anybody wants to do Pokemon Go. Oh god. I am hoping to get Pokemon Shield, and I'll probably look it up right now. I said I was gonna look it up earlier, but I did not. Was to see if the Pokemon Sword and Shield have the, let me just look it up. Pokemon Sword and Shield. Let's go. Huh? It says Pokemon Sword and Shield, Let's Go reward. How to get a Pikachu or Eevee from playing. Let's Go explain. What? Whoever did this, Lottie Lynn. I'm just gonna read through your stuff because I'm confused. So it says, in Pokemon Sword and Shield, it's possible to receive a Pikachu and Eevee simply from having a save file for either Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee. On your Nintendo Switch. I have Pikachu, so I'm assuming I get a Pikachu then. It says you'll receive Pikachu if the save file is for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee for Let's Go Eevee. What makes these two Pokemon worth collecting, however, is their ability to Gigantamax, which I've heard is something. It's kind of like Mega Evolution in a sense, but really it's just your Oh my god. Why is he shooting me? I crashed into like one guy and some other dudes decides, hey, I'm gonna shoot him. It says how to get a special Pikachu or blah 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 blah. Oh, here we go. It says you can receive a free Pikachu or Eevee very early on during the game when you play Sword or Shield. On your first journey to Motostoke, I think that's how you say it, Motostoke, you'll find your train derailed by a herd of Wooloo wandering on the tracks. This will leave you in the train station in the wild area, which is also where you receive your free Pokemon. To the left of the barrier leading to the train is a man with brown hair wearing a gray jacket and blonde-haired woman wearing a wild shirt. I think they meant to say white, not a wild shirt. But it says talk to the man if you've played Let's Go Eevee. Talk to the woman if you've played Let's Go Pikachu. They'll both recognize you as having the Let's Go experience with Eevee or Pikachu, in hopes of giving another such experience. They gift you the Pokemon that corresponds to the version that you play, and that's it. Here, let me try Let's Go app, maybe. Every Pokemon knows where. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything. Pokemon transfer? Ooh. What the? Oh, okay. It says, can you use the Pokemon Bank with Sword and Shield? I don't care about the bank. I want to know if you can use the app. Here we go. This is 2019. Let me see something. Just trying to read through this. Oh, Pokemon Home Service. It says, we don't know which ones will not be transferable from the upcoming Pokemon Home Service to Sword and Shield. What? Oh, maybe it's... Oh, it's right here. Dang, he's still worth 4. I'll send a picture to my bro. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna do the only possible one.
Let me get through. Hey, watch it.
Yeah, I cannot. If that would suck though. I mean, if it is the case, fine. But I really wanted it where we could transfer Pokemon from the Let's Go app to Sword and Shield, because I think that'd be awesome. Right? You just start up the game. Oh boy, what's this?
Yeah, well, Harvey's as dumb as you are. Oh, first movement there.
Oh, there's nothing I can do about it. I think last time I did that, I shot him. I know when you play as, or I think it's just anytime you play on the campaign, it always goes for the gun first. So that's why I got so used to that. But then it ends up, on here, it just ends up going wherever the heck you point at. So if you're looking at him by default, I mean, you kind of have to. But I don't know, maybe you can't. Is he going away from me? Oh yeah, he so is. Okay, so we need to try to be quick. I mean, we are moving pretty fast. But if we could get him even faster. Now, I messaged my bro to see if he would help me out with the bounty, because we, on 1 star, it was a little challenging. Like, it was not challenging, but there was just a lot of them. On 2 stars, I was surprised that we even got him alive. 3 stars, he died again. And it was intense. And I want to get a 5-star bounty. On 3, it was just really intense. Like, we died and, you know, we still kind of made it. But obviously 4, we're struggling because there's so many people, and it seems like they take more damage. Unless that's like my bullet typing or something, I'm not sure. But it seems like they took more damage, and it took a while. Yeah, it just simply put, it took a while to kill some of them. I wouldn't mind, you know, because I understand that you can take them dead or alive. I don't care taking him dead at this point, as long as we do this 5-star bounty. But there's no way we're gonna be able to complete 4 stars, because if you guys saw the last one, a 4-star bounty is you only get 1 life. That's it. There's no extra lives. It's extra lives are at 0, and you only get 1 shot at it. So, excuse me. I was hoping to message my bro about it, because it seemed like you get a lot of money turning him alive in. Oh my goodness, excuse me. In the other things, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. It's. I'll say this. It definitely needs a posse. Let's see how far we are. Oh, we just gotta follow the road. I think once we hit, like, about here. Nah, actually, no, I'll just... No, I can't see a dang thing. Should be coming up on him any second now. Oh my god! Oh, I didn't even know that was him. Doesn't make sense for him to be in the front. Like, that should have been that guy. Instead, here I go shooting someone. Can I lasso his body? Like... Oh, what are you doing? Oh, come on. Take what's on your persons. Take what's on your person. That's right. We might need to do more. Uh-oh. I mean, we'll try to do the other bounties, but... There we go. Woo! Can't do nothing in this game. No. I want to take off my waypoint. I'm surprised at that I don't even know what I shot. And I just saw the thing go. I was like, holy crap. Just so we all know, YouTube right now, and it seemed kind of random, and if you don't have the time or not able to get to the YouTube studio, it took me a while to get there. I ended up having, you know, to go through my old laptop, right? Again, the old laptop. I have two old laptops. We'll go with the colors. Blue and white, or black and white. It looks like a blue to me. So in YouTube, they right. I think I was relaxing, or I might have been streaming. I can't remember. I do remember doing this on my off time though. But YouTube has this legal mandatory thing where you, as the person who's uploading a video and stuff, need to say whether or not it's for that it's for children, which I didn't know that was something that we would have to do. But like I said, my old blue laptop was the only one that would work with it. Oh my god! I was trying to reload and I ended up hitting that guy. No, I was trying to use my old, like, other laptop, right? Usually the white one at least works somewhat faster, so I was trying to use that one, and then every time I would, try to go to the YouTube thing, it was just like, sorry, your thing's out of date, like, or it just simply can't handle it. And I'm just like, that's stupid, alright? Because all you're doing essentially is just changing, the stats on something to, either you are designated for children, you're not designated for children, or the choice. So this is why I was saying, like, it's not really a big deal if you're not able to change your preferences at the time, and you could always put it back as if you ever change your content, but you can always set it to, or by default it was set to ask me when uploading, right? So if you're somebody who maybe does content for both adults and kids, basically every time you'd go to YouTube and upload a video, it should, I guess in theory I haven't done it because I changed my stats like really quick, it should ask you whether or not when you're uploading a video, is it meant for kids or not. And it does say that if you're anywhere else in the world, your rules or laws should be abided by. Here in the US, the definition of yeah. Oh, I guess I gotta leave it outside. It's weird. Alright, well,
it's a nasty business, but a business nonetheless.
Yeah, true.
You got your reward.
If we're not gonna get money off it, it's like 10 bucks most. Not even that, probably like 5. About point 24, $6. Let's see if there's another bounty that we can do. We could go to Joe Powell, who looks a lot like the Eugene the other day. Alright, perfect. So yeah, it's like I was trying to say. Anybody who's on YouTube, if you watching this and you're a YouTuber, or if you streams, I believe, are different, but if you upload any kind of video content, then it's visited every town. You're telling me I never visited this town? Sometimes I don't understand video games. Well, that was easy. We didn't do that much.
Hey, get the hell out of here. Jesus!
I wish I was Jesus. Club rewards delivered to the camp lockbox, so I don't even know what it was, to be honest. 53 cents.
Christ!
You're probably the easiest bounty we had. It's kind of funny how it rewards you for being a good bounty hunter. Because I swear, when we did the bounty for Red Ben, and we turned him in alive for the 2-star, we ended up getting 135. But like after and before the third and the first attempt, when he was dead, we only had like 30, maybe $60. Like it was basically half. So I don't know, that's pretty funny to me. I love how it rewards. Actually, it's not funny, rather. I love it. I love that it rewards you for being a good person for bounty hunting.
Well, well, well. Is this for me? The cells are downstairs. This here is your end of a good deal.
Nope. Alright. Let's see. I mean, we might as well go after the other guy, too. There's no way I'm gonna get Red Ben on 4 stars. What the heck was that? I don't know, I'm just trying to look at the map to see how far we're going, which is pretty far. Let's see. What am I thinking about? So yeah, so I'm not really sure. I didn't really get into it. I just kind of abided by YouTube's new rule. So again, don't worry. If you're somebody who does YouTube videos and, you know, you don't make any children content for children, which I said laws and rules might be different around the world, but here in the United States, it's the definition of child would be someone who's, or at least children content, but point is, child is underneath 13, so 12 and under. But once you hit your teens, you know, then that's when, you know, we see you as like, okay, you're not a kid anymore. And that's why it's called T for teen, because once you hit 13, it's like, okay, we see that you're not young, but you're not old, you're right there. So yeah, so that's all it is. So just they have little rules or guidelines on there. When I went on to studio.youtube.com, I think it was on that, unless it was the email I was looking at, but it just said, you know, look at your content, and if you don't know what is considered to be child oriented videos, then here's what it is. And it just said, basically, I mean, it sets up stuff like, oh, is it made for children? Does it have children in it who are actors or something like that. You know, different things like that. And it was just like, okay, well, is there anything in it like you want them to know how to do a nursery rhyme or something like that? That's what the thing was asking. It was like, okay, so this is what you want to upload, so that means this is what would suit it. So it doesn't mean like because you play like I don't know, let's say you do some, like, let's say Red Dead videos, and then you put a lullaby in it or something. That doesn't mean it's gonna be, you know, designated for children. But again, just think about the audiences. When they first explained it, it said something about like, when they first sent the mail, I believe they said something like, oh, is children the secondary audience, or at least they said it weird, but when you translate it properly, is children the secondary audience? Like, basically what that means is you make videos and it's not designed for children, it's not meant for children to watch, but they can watch and it's completely fine. It's not like it's gonna mess them up in the membrane or anything like that. So that's what that was. But when I went on, it was just like, okay, well, it's either you do, you don't, or you're getting asked if your content offers anything for children. That's the guy I'm...
Get out of here. Get out of here. Go on and get the hell out of here.
No chances. Showing your last moment.
I can't tell who's the guy now. Whoever's on the far left on the ground. Oh, maybe he's not fighting back. I just thought about it. 'Cause he's kind of... Somebody's complaining.
You're as good as dead.
Hold on, we're almost done.
Please, somebody, I need help.
This is why we need the bolus. Because we could have just easily threw it at him. Shot everybody else without the worry of,
God, no.
you know,
Holy hell!
having this guy dead, essentially. Ooh, perfect pelts? Why was this guy holding perfect raccoon pelt? At least now we could use that for our thing. So yeah, so I don't know. I don't want to say it's YouTube getting more strict. I mean, it said legally you do have to clarify whether or not your video is designated for children or not. It doesn't say. Whoa. I mean, maybe it did say somewhere on there, but like, I didn't. To me, at the time, I was just like, this. It's obviously I don't have anything for kids, so I mean, what do I got to worry about, right? 13 and older here. I try to keep my stuff. I try to keep PG-13. So apparently PG. I mean, we'll probably see what it is. I do let some words slip, and I'm like, ah, dang it. But there's a lot of things that, you know, when you take into account, because the way YouTube wants it to work is it wants you to watch your profanities and things like that, and nothing offensive, and you know, you do all that, and it's just like, okay, yeah, whatever. And then, you know, I had to try to explain that to my bro Joey, but he's just like, oh, you know, why if, you know, iDubbbz is always saying these things? And I'm like, okay, well, there's a lot of things to it. One,
What in tarnation are you doing?
YouTube is cracking down on it more than it was, you know, whenever iDubbbz was doing all this stuff. They're doing it way more now than they were, you know, heck, they're probably doing it more now than they are last year. Every year it seems to get more enforced on watching on profanity and stuff. Another thing is, you can, when you're like sponsored, or whenever, you know, let's say you kind of live off of like Patreon or something, you kind of are able to just say and do whatever you want at that point. Almost. Why is the water on this guy? Because if you have paid promotion, you know, you're sponsored by somebody.
Damn it!
There you go. When you're sponsored by somebody, it's, you know, you don't, YouTube kind of sees like, okay, this is somebody paid for this to, you know, be like this and that, blah blah blah. That's why I always wish I was sponsored. This is brought to you by this, and then I could just say and do almost anything that I want. But even then, I still kind of. I was trying to get a good shot at him, and I can't even aim. There we go. So yeah, so him, he was just like, my bro Joe was just like, oh, but why are you have to censor everything out? Like, it's not even that bad. And it's like, well, bro, like, it's not what I want to do. You know, if I just, if we ever hit like the 1,000 subs, and you know, YouTube's like, yay, you can make money and stuff, you know, I'd be like, awesome. And that's gonna be one of the first things that they crack down on, and especially with the way that my bro speaks all the dang time, he's got something naughty to say every couple seconds. That would just be like, no, this isn't really what's gonna go on our videos and stuff. And my bro was also like, oh, but PewDiePie says bad words, and I'm like, have you seen PewDiePie's videos? Like, you probably are thinking like maybe old PewDiePie or something, but like PewDiePie rarely ever, if not never, uses like profanities. Like, he'd be like, what the freak, you know, like that, and it's like clearly like intentionally to be like that. Like, he doesn't do that. But if you go to somebody else like Jacksepticeye or Markiplier, I mean, even then I kind of seen that even they kind of, it seems like Markiplier's toned down way more, but Jacksepticeye seems to have, like, you could say almost anything, and you know, nothing seems to happen. But again, it's just, YouTube's a weird place where they don't want certain things, and yet some are. You know, because I was looking, what was it? I have it on my phone. I have a picture of, I'm gonna get rid of these. Actually, this one too. No, I'm gonna keep that one for now. Here it is. You cannot say she, boshi, be, ha. I like how this one's not even censored out, but it's basically the same thing. Sl, sanabi, aho. This one's not even censored either. Why do they? So it's just not bad? I don't know. Duchi, bag, F, mother F, CDP. Now, again, like I said, depending on like what part of YouTube you watch, it's different for everybody. You know, if you're making money off of, like, let's say selling merch and things like that, then I'm pretty sure nobody would care too much about, you know, you mean, at least you wouldn't care too much about saying bad words on YouTube and stuff. Like, one of the people I watch, Dashy Games, or is it Dashy Games or Dashy XP? Same thing to me. I think it's Games. XP is more like where he put his comedy stuff, but he doesn't seem to be putting his stuff on there anymore. But he's known for, like, always cussing up a storm and stuff, and even in his recent video, like, he still says some of the bad words, but he's like, oh, but this person could say this and I can't. Like, it's funny. But oh god, no. Oh my god. No, come back here. You decided to attack, that's what you get. always wondered if you could eat bear. Like, you could eat alligator. Can you eat bear? Always curious about that. We eat birds, we eat turkeys, we eat... I know we eat horse. Or we can eat a horse. Or at least I've heard people eating horse. And like... Probably, I don't know if it was China or Japan. But it was like... raw? I guess you eat the meat raw, and they said apparently it's like a jello, but the jello meat, I don't know. I like mine cooked. But yeah, I don't know. YouTube is really weird. I don't want to risk, you know, having a video up on YouTube that's gonna go against like the guidelines and whatnot, because YouTube stuff is so like nobody knows where it's at. Like, even though they're trying to make this foundational, like, yeah, you can do this, do that. I feel like rules maybe should be changed where now if you are trying to set, well, I mean, I don't think that even changes much either. I was gonna say where if you separate the part where you say like, oh, my content is for children or my content is not for children. Oh, I think I need to take the road up. You know, now that we have to put that if our video is for children or not.
Hey, who the hell are you? Just get down.
I don't know who you are. I feel like that guy was supposed to shoot us, and then I don't know, but wait, I came up here just for the guy to be down there.
Get the hell out of here. All right. I know when to walk away. Oh, for Christ's sake. What the hell?
Oh boy. Alright, let's
don't.
loot him. Pick him up. He's gold teeth. We could sell that at the and the wolves hearts. I think we could sell it there too. Right. Where do we need to go?
I'll just leave y'all to it.
Ta-da.
For Christ's sake.
So I don't know. I mean, if you guys were, you know, let's say I was bopping and we had so many subs and we could just say almost anything, you know, break some of the YouTube rules.
Goddamn fool.
You know,
Goddamn whore.
that's the goal. I would love to be able to. Oh, excuse me. I'd love to be able to at least have a good following on YouTube, to where we can, you know, set up like some merch and stuff, and then we can say whatever we want, then make this more genuine. I don't know if I want to say PG-13. I mean, what is even? I'm gonna have to watch some movies and stuff to see what's in a PG-13 film. If I recall, a PG-13 film is like you get like one
Christ almighty.
a one bad word pass. It's like you get one F-bomb and that's it, or something like that. There you go.
Well, you'll get the going rate as soon as they're in a cell.
Let's put a Starburst in our mouth. I'm gonna go with this one.
There.
Orange
Old-fashioned
and
blood.
yellow. Watch. I'm just taking a guess. Orange and yellow. It's orange and pink. I was close. I was thinking pink, but I was like, nah. Usually whenever I get orange, it's with yellow. Alright, so how much money do we have now? We have 392. We're still far from our 750. Oh, we have some bounties done, right? Still don't work. I don't think we upgraded any of these. I think we ended up getting something from here. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, I think it might be this one. The tonic pouch. We're getting closer to rank 7. Rank 7 is definitely gonna help out with some stuff. All right, let's do one more and try to see how much money we can get off of.
By the way, your handling of that last job was something else. Okay. Then maybe you can get me a wagon? I booked it through Blackbone Forest just now, and if you hurry, you'll catch up to it. I like the feller well enough, so I'd rather you didn't you-know-what him. But get that wagon, we'll do real well out of it. You understand? Okay. You don't want to miss him. He'll be coming out of Owengila.
Alright, so we gotta take this buggy and hopefully not kill the guy. I mean, you could still kill him, but I think if you do that, your honor goes down. Which again, if we had the bolas, but we had to be freaking level 10, right? Once we get that, we can just tie up everybody. Now, there's some where they'll come at you with like melee weapons, like a machete or knives. Sometimes their own fist. I don't know how we're gonna do this. Relax. Come on. Get. Okay, so we got 2 people in the back. I bet they got guns. Kill, but we have to. Oh!
Lord, please, help.
I hope you learn your lesson. Take this back to Strawberry. Okay. I was like, well, here's the thing. How am I supposed to, like, get past him without murdering them? You get what I mean? Okay. Go, horse. You know, I seen a video recently. I don't know what kind of horse it was. But there was a horse who pulled a car out of, I don't know if it was in a ditch, but I know I saw it pulling a car, and I thought that was awesome. Just getting kills. But I thought that was really awesome to see a horse be able to pull out. Move! God. Like, you see me on the road, you're running from me. Why do you keep going straight? Like, you can't outrun this horse. No, we're just gonna spam the button. Actually, we can, I think we can do cinematic and then just spam the button as much as we want. Or no, we can just hold it. There you go. Yeah. I mean, so that's really it. I mean, don't worry about a thing. Okay. Because we'll keep uploading it whenever possible. We'll keep uploading our Fortnite wins. If for some reason we're on mobile, I don't think I'm gonna be able to like record it the same way. I mean, it probably can. Maybe we can do, because I mean, like I said, there is cross-platform, so the possibility of of playing with somebody who's not on mobile, I don't know. I maybe played on mobile once or twice, and I could just not get the hang of it, and it makes me surprised that there's competitive mobile Fortnite players. Just meeting in like a cafe or something, and they'll pull out the phone and it's like that, and it's just like, jeez. And I think like the recent update for the, oh my goodness, what is it? The recent update for, I guess, the iPhone and oh yeah, right.
Damn it all!
Actually, let's go to Valentine.
You on something?
Whatever. No, not Valentine. I need to look for missions, enemies, locations. I need to look for. Is this really the closest fence? That's horrible. Okay, fine. We'll go to Rhodes. We'll go to Rhodes. I wanted to go to Valentine. Jesus. We're at 394. You'd think we'd be good, but whatever. Whatever. Okay. Send that message. Whew. Got a long road ahead of us. Let me see something. Yep, of course he's playing Death Stranding. Yeah, I don't blame him. This guy was talking about wanting to play Death Stranding for who knows how long. And I think that was a game he's been wanting. Maybe he downloaded. He said it was like 50 gigabytes and nothing downloaded. I'm like, oh, well, is it on disc or did you? Because if you guys didn't know this, if you have a disc and you put it into your console and, you know, it says like downloading data or whatever, you can't just immediately put it on rest mode. Reason for that is because it needs to download the data from the disk, and if you put it on rest mode, the low power, the way that its program is, it will not just keep spinning the disk all night long, because in that sense it'd still be like if the console was on. So he's like, 50 gigs and not a single thing downloaded. I'm like, oh, well, if it's a disc, you gotta let all the stuff that's on the disc download when it's on. Updates and, you know, things, well, basically that's all it really needs. But updates or let's say you're downloading like a DLC or something, any kind of add-ons can be downloaded with rest mode. So if you're putting it on rest and for some type of update, wait, there was a camp right there. Oh my god, this game sometimes. You're gonna tell me that does not look like you can just walk up it. And then look, we actually do it. So what happened? This is somebody's camp, but they have their flag down too. I could rest. I could just be sitting here in their little thing. waiting. That's funny. So is this person not like a traitor or anything? Alright, well, they have a red flag and a white flag, and the white flag's down, so they should be careful about that. Alright, let's see. Am I taking the long way around? Oh, there goes another dog. To find the same alcohol. Watch.
Hello.
No? Is this dog barking? Oh. I can't tell if this dog is supposed to be leading me to something or not. Oh, chocolate daisies. Isn't that what I needed? Oh, at least our collector went up. I mean, I don't know if I'd say that's impressive, but it's something at least to get us on our way. Let's see what people are up to. Being boring, of course. I didn't even take 1 second to look. I just saw like a face, and then they moved to somebody else's face, and I was like, yeah, boring. I mean, we're not... I think we could possibly get... I mean, we need to be grinding, though. Because I don't know what's going on with these maps. I think maybe they're expired or something. I don't know. But the best way to get, from what I've seen, the best way to get money for us has to be turning in bounties alive. Especially the legendary bounties. Now, I don't know how often it changes. I don't know if it's weekly or monthly. I would like to say maybe weekly, meaning we have plenty of time to go ahead and change and stuff. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff on here. I want to see who is on Fortnite right now, because I already know if my bro's playing Death Stranding, he's not going to want to switch the game for who knows how long. It says we have 2 new friend requests. Actually, we have a bunch of people. I don't know who J Bro Games. I'm Suzanne O. Top Ninja 17 TDS Gudo Tail. These names are so weird. Mia X90 Lay 0729 Kill like I don't know these people. Good guy Ryan is playing though. He is playing. So I don't know, we'll see. What's cool and what I think sucks about the Fortnite app is I swear I think it says that you're on like 24/7. Yeah. I think it says that you're online like all the time when you're not. Like, I guess you could say your phone technically counts, but I don't think so. Let's check the Red Dead app really quick. I do have Kalibo. And if you guys don't know what Kalibo is, it's an app. I paid $1 for it. And I hope that they keep updating it more. But basically it's an app that I guess it's supposed to show you all the amiibos that are out. And you just tap on it whenever you have it. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, I'm trying to see. Yeah, and then they have it by release dates, like 2018 release, Ridley, Wolf, and Ink Girl. 2019 release. Daisy, Ice Climber, Isabel, Ken, King K, Piranha Plant, Young, and, you know, and it keeps going. Richter, 2020, and then all that. So it does have them, I guess, pretty much updated. They had the Mario Brothers series. Actually, I think I could go by categories. So it's a pretty cool app. They got the Super Smash Bros. Series, Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario's 30th anniversary, Mario Odyssey, Animal Crossing, Box Boy, Chibi Robo, Dark Souls, Detective Pikachu, Diablo, Fire Emblem, Kirby, Legend of Zelda, Mega Man, Metroid, Monster Hunter, Pikmin, Shovel Knight, Skylanders, Splatoon, and what's it called? And the other one, I don't know. The only ones that are for Mega Man apparently is Mega Man Gold Edition, which is more or less the Smash Brothers one, and then the other one being Mega Man 11, which I want to get Mega Man 11. And it's pretty cool. I mean, that pretty much is like all the stuff that there could be. But there is gonna always be more. So I do hope that the Kalibo. Are you serious? I gotta go like the other side.
Well, long time no
I hope
see,
the
stranger.
app continues to.
Sift through, see what you like. Sure, let me see.
There you go. I could have sworn
You
I
got
could.
a decent eye for these things by
Wait,
the
but
looks
then-
of it.
Who do I sell Wolf's Heart to? That's probably the. Man, okay. That's probably the butcher. There's got to be a butcher around there. Wait, Trelawney, what do you?
Well done with that last project of ours.
That's it. Thank you. I thought you would have told me some info. Okay, so the butcher's right here. We could sell him this stuff. I thought you sold the heart. I don't know why I thought you sold the heart to